Just 6 weeks ago, Australia voted in its first referendum in decades.
The Indigenous voice referendum has been defeated.
But new research shows despite that outcome, Australians still support a voice. Of the 4,200 people surveyed, almost 9 in 10 believe that a voice was important. 76% of no voters agreed.
People are supportive of the principle of the voice. It was this particular mechanism which people rejected.
Around 2/3 of respondents say they would have backed constitutional recognition without the voice being enshrined in the Constitution, while more than 51% agreed if Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people tried harder, they'd do just as well as non-Indigenous Australians. The referendum outcome also put a spotlight on reconciliation.
It's very clear that reconciliation is dead.
The report found almost 80% of Australians want the federal government to improve reconciliation. The position on reconciliation amongst Indigenous people is not as clear. What is clearer is the call for a truth-telling process. It was called for by the Uluru Statement and emerged organically this year as Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people use the debate to have their truths and views shared. 80% of respondents to this research believe a formal truth-telling process is needed to acknowledge the reality of Australia's shared history. It's up to the government whether those truths will be heard. Dan Borsha, ABC News, Sydney.